Hello and happy Monday. Today has been a day. It's 4 o'clock now. This morning, so the computer, this is probably going to die on me, the battery's dead, and I have another one, but I'm going to try to get this story in while I can. Oh, sorry, that was uncomfortable. So this morning, I did my usual. I make a cup of coffee. I fill it up about halfway because I like to use a straw. Now I use a silicone straw instead of a plastic straw because plastic chemicals, you know. And that's what I take. I drink the coffee while I drive. I've been doing this for over a year. This morning was different. This morning, had my normal cup, was driving, and then two squirrels were like chasing each other, in circles, and ran out on the road, and I slammed on my brakes because I'm not about to start my day with murder. That's not my vibe. And spilled the coffee all over my lap, as you can imagine. And I squeezed my thighs together so it wouldn't go on the seat. That was successful. But there was some divine intervention because I almost wore my light green sweatpants to work this morning. But instead, I wore black yoga pants instead. I was kind of moist while I was teaching, and I smelled like coffee, but you couldn't tell. So, yeah. And then the drive to the rink was weird, too. There were so many weird cars and trucks on the road. And then I was at the rink and I had to go to the bathroom. And I always have to pull up my jackets when I go to the bathroom because I wear so many layers. And my zipper broke on my jacket from the bottom up, thankfully. I know, right? Thankfully, that's happened to me before with that particular jacket. So I was able to fix it because I know how. But now I'm back home. And I'm not the only person who's had a weird day. My poor mom. We switched to Mint Mobile over the weekend, and we were able to keep our phone numbers, which was awesome. But now we literally cannot cancel our Verizon. It's impossible. And we also have a Disney Plus subscription through Verizon, which we can't cancel. You call Disney and they're like, oh, you have to, because this is through Verizon, you have to call Verizon to cancel it. And the Verizon's like, well, actually, you have to call Disney to cancel it. You can't cancel it through us. What? And then because we don't technically have a phone number with them anymore, we can't cancel our service, at all. So yeah, my poor mom is going in on Wednesday while my sister and I are at the rink. You have to go in person. It's a whole thing. It's insane. Not to mention this has been day 4 of trying to get this done. Don't do that to my shoe. She was chewing the dingle balls on my shoes. But yeah, I'm home now. I have an hour break to do some work. And I can show you my shelves. I had 20 minutes before we had to leave today for the rink. Went between work and the rink to work on my shelves a little bit. Let me show you. So I got the top ones all level. These two are all level. That one. Although I think I might bring this one up a little bit so that I can make, is it 3 or 4 shelves? It'll be 12 inches, so it'll be very even here. And I'm going to leave the bottom longer like that. But I'm very happy that I was able to somehow do that. But now, while I have some free time, kind of free time, I'm going to work. I had a new personal training client start up over the weekend, so I'm working on some routines for them to do at home that I want to put together. I can't really put them together until we've done the first day, assessment round and figured out what they want and what they need. So now I can do that. And I have an hour. So I think I should be able to get some of it done for them, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do right now. And I will check in with you later. You have anything to add? You are so pretty. Look at my pretty girl. Oh, Josie. Josie. You are so cute. Oh my goodness. Hello, it's the next day. Before I show you, I did finish my work for my client yesterday, right before I had to leave to go teach in the evening. So I got that sent out to her today, and I kind of want to show you that because I think it's interesting. But also, I got to work on my shelves. Here they are. They're all level now. From this row down is staying like that. I could add more shelves here and here on this side. From here up, I've made them all even. I really like it. And now I kind of want to rearrange the objects in there and make some blank spaces where I'll keep the books that I want to read this year, so they're just easy for me to grab and just grab and go. But overall, I'm very happy with it. I think I might further declutter stuff. Like, these are all a bunch of little ring containers, and I have these hanging things in my closet right here that I keep my earrings and stuff in that have some empty pockets in it, so I feel like I could just throw my rings in there and even clear this up a little bit more, because I just want to go the nature vibe. I want more green, more crystals, and books. So I guess more like a witchy vibe, to be honest, which are we surprised? Are we surprised at this point? Right now, I'm going to take a little break because I need to eat. But first, let me show you my work. Look at this chaos next to me. I need to clean this up. But yeah, here, let me show you. Please ignore how cluttered my desktop is. So I use this app, A-Bit. There we go, A-Bit. After like assessing my clients' personal needs and wants, I put together just a couple workouts. One is a standing workout. All the exercises are standing. And you can do a couple rounds, and she doesn't have to do all three. You know, you can do less than that. And then I also came with a reclined workout, you know, for the days where you don't feel like getting off the ground. Guess what? You don't have to. As well as a seated stretching routine, because I know a guided stretch can really help people. This app allows me just to share these. I can show, there's like a share button up here. You can share it in all sorts of different ways, and I do it via links, and I sent it to her. Oh, here comes the cavalry. Hi, Rusty. Hi. Rusty, sit. He's over my bull crap today. There's more stuff I decluttered. But yeah, I did that. I sent those to her today. That's all complete, and we're going to go over them, of course, in our next session, so she feels confident with them at home on her own. But I'm going to clean up the mess I've created on my desk for my sanity and go eat some lunch before it's too late, because I don't want to get sick when I'm teaching later. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be able to do anything else today. I might be able to get some of the books down here on that I want. So we might be able to work on that a little bit more, which would be awesome. I would love that so much. It's been a good day. Also, speaking of it being a good day, I got another client today, someone I know, a friend, and I'm very excited to start working with them. We're going to have a blast. I know we are. For now, I need to focus on eating food. You can tell, as I start to get hungry, words are hard. They just are. And keeping track of what I'm doing. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go over my to-do list. Okay, we're going to eat first, and then we'll tackle other stuff. Okay, I'll see you later. So I've kind of emptied up some space. 2.5 shelves here for books, 2.5 here, and then technically I have 2.5 here. She isn't going to stay there. She'll eventually come back down here. But I want to put all my bracelets like in a box or a bucket of some kind. Also, here's some stuff that has taken from over there. I want to put those hair clips away somewhere, and yeah, this just doesn't need to be here. Also, I didn't have the heart to not have them in my room. I mean, look at that face. Not a thought behind those eyes. But overall, very happy with this. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I mentioned this, about moving my alarm clock, but I just think it would look cleaner with just the plant and the lamp. Then sometimes I don't have like my computer here, but I always have this stand here. And if I'm able to put my bags all over there, I might be able to store it there, and it'll just be less in your face, you know? Very happy about that. Got that done. The only thing I haven't gotten done yet today is editing Thursday's vlog, so fingers crossed I actually get that done. So I got the Thursday video up. I'm very happy about that first bonus video of the week, of the year. And also, I learned something new today on my iPad. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I know I've complained to my sister about it. I like to schedule my posts ahead of time, and the only posts that I couldn't schedule ahead of time were Reels on Instagram. And they just added that feature to the app, so I can do that from my iPad now, which I love. I just scheduled a week's worth. I'm super stoked about that. Speaking of scheduling, I do the social media for an honor society I was a part of during college. So I'm like still on the board, so to speak. And I have to make a couple posts, I think, for this month, for January still. I'm going to do those really quick. Those shouldn't take any time. Also, we have some books. Check out some books in the background. Courtesy of my sister. She has read like almost all of these, except for literally one of them. So it's my turn now. We do that. We trade off our books because we have very similar taste. Also, another exciting thing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm trying to start therapy this year, one-on-one therapy. And it looks like I have a therapist scheduled for next week. So I'm very excited about that, to get that going. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I need to make a get well soon card for one of my students. I don't know if I'll have time today. I might. If not, it would be a nice Friday evening thing to do. But yeah, I really need to reorganize my to-do list because I'm a little bit lost as to what do I need to do. So I just have to look over everything and revise my to-do lists for sure. Because I've gotten a lot of stuff done in the past couple of months. So I need to just reorganize, collect my thoughts. I'm gonna work on that. Then I have to go back to work tonight. So I'll probably see you next when we're doing a little watercolor get well soon card, which is kind of exciting. I will see you when I see ya. I've been listening to Studio Ghibli piano covers and they are immaculate. But I've decided it's time to switch from a clipboard for work to a binder. So I got a 3-hole punch and a binder that I've had for a long time. I customized it, but I'm going to work on that right now. It would just be so much more streamlined to have a binder because I need to separate my clients apart, from one another, and as well as all the classes. Also, I wanted to show you, figured out what books I want to read this month. I'm going kind of the comedy route. I love the Ron Burgundy movies, and they just bring me too much joy for how silly they are, so I'm excited to read this little book. It's not long, but it should be funny. And then I'm reading this. These are actually 2 friends of mine that I modeled with way back when, and this is a book about their lives. They're twins, they're fabulous, and now don't laugh at me, this is a children's book, but it is all the various Greek myths, and they're only about like a couple pages each, and I just think they're the perfect like little bedtime story, So I'm excited. I'm going to try to read, not really a chapter, but a story. I'm going to try to read a story a night of this and then read these 2 whenever I have time during the day. We survived the week. I am next level tired. I was so tired Thursday. There was no vlogging happening. And same for yesterday, which is Friday. It is now Saturday, but I'm done working. My only goal today, or goals, I have 2 goals. They are to make the get well soon card. I'm gonna do that. That'll probably be how we close this video. And my second goal is to make pizza tonight, because normally I do it on Fridays, but I was so tired I just could not. So yeah, for now I've been hanging out with this sweet little thing. She took a nap. I wish I could take a nap, but I was unable. But I'm gonna have some lunch, and she's also gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna do the watercolor. And I will see you for our next weekly vlog or mini vlog, depending on what I have time for. I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching this video. I post on Sundays at noon Eastern time and sometimes on Thursdays. So I will see you in the next video.